Really, Disney? I'm already paying $70 a year for this thing, and now you're charging me an extra $30 just to watch one movie? Ridiculous. Anyway, hello, it is I, Smart, and it's time to review Black Widow, the new Marvel movie that was supposed to come out a year ago, and now it's finally out, like it was supposed to come out as, you know, the brand new Phase 4 of Marvel. And then we got WandaVision, we got Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we got Loki, and then finally they're like, okay, you can have Black Widow now. So, anyway, it's here. I'm gonna do a review, because I like to do reviews of things. Anyway, you know how this works. I do spoiler-free, and then I tell you when I'm gonna do spoilers. Right now we're doing spoiler-free part, so that if you haven't seen it, because, you know, you have two options. Watch it on Disney Plus, which is already a streaming service, and then pay the additional fee to watch this. Or just go to a movie and pay, like, what, $10? So, but that's only if your local theater is open and you can go to it. So, you don't have many options. So if you haven't seen it, it's understandable. And if you haven't seen it, don't worry, you're not missing too much. So, it was good. I liked it, but it's just that, it's good. It's not like you need to see this right now, it's the best Marvel, it's not urgent. It's not like you need to watch this right now, like I would say Loki is. The Loki series is really good, as I think I mentioned last video, which I'll do my review in a bit. You know, I gotta watch the finale first and get all my thoughts together on that, make that whole video. But Black Widow is just, it's good. It's good. If you got the time, and if you're just like, hey, I want to go watch a movie in the theater now that I can, go ahead. You'll have a fun time. It's a decent movie to go watch. You don't have many choices right now in terms of movies to watch at the theater, so you might as well. But yeah, that's about it. It's a good movie. I don't have much to say other than that. It's you get expansion on Black Widow's character, which is nice. It's a bit late though, because, you know, Endgame spoiler, she's dead. Yeah, she dies. So this would have made more sense if this had come out before Endgame, I think. Like, if this would have come out before we knew she died, it'd be better. But I don't know. At least we get these new characters, which are cool. There are new characters. You have her family, which I'm not going to get into too much because it's kind of spoilery. But her family's pretty cool. I like those characters. I think they're going to flesh them out more in the future, especially one in particular, which they kind of told us we're going to see more of in the future. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. Is it really worth $30? Like, the nice thing is you pay $30 and you can watch as many times as you want. And you can pause it and rewind it, which you can't do in a theater. You know, I mean, you could, but I think you'd get in trouble if you did that in the theater. Anyway, so yeah, that's nice. But you just got comfy seats, though, and a really big screen. I don't have that at home. So, you know, it was nice. It was nice to go to a theater, you know, and then get the popcorn. The theater was empty, let me tell you. This was just because no one really wants to go to a theater. And they were playing this, like, every 30 minutes. Because they have, like, a ton of theaters with no movies, so what are they going to do other than just play this over and over on pretty much half the theaters in the movie theater? So the one I went to, the one theater, was just empty. There was, like, I don't know, 20 people total. Like, it's not like, you know, no one wanted to see them. Well, I mean, it wasn't that popular, but still, it's just, a lot of people don't want to go to the movie still, because, I don't know, people are readjusting, alright, give them time. The movie industry might come back. I don't think it will. I think it's gonna die, but that's getting off topic. So anyway, we're here to talk about Black Widow. I thought it was a good movie. It did nothing special or exceptional. It's not like Infinity War. It's not Endgame. It's not crazy MCU stuff. It's just good. It's a nice Marvel movie. It's, you know, the last big movie we got was what, Far From Home, which was like 2 years ago now or something. Like, that's ridiculous. Almost 2 years ago now we got the last Marvel movie. So I don't know. I liked it. I liked the Black Widow movie. It was good. It was nice. Black Widow's already a cool character, and they just made her more cool. And it's nice when you have a character like Black Widow, because you have so many characters in the MCU that are just super overpowered, like literal, like, gods and mutants and all this stuff. People got crazy powers, and you got, like, this one character who doesn't have superpowers, which is cool, actually. It's nice to have a character who doesn't just, like, punch a dude, and that dude goes flying, like, miles and CGI and stuff. There's actually, like, fight scenes in this. Now, the cuts are weird, and I don't like them, because I don't like when it just goes cut, 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 cut. Like, I don't like that kind of editing where they do that. I think it takes away from an action scene. But that's I don't know. It was good. It was good to have, you know, action scenes that feel good. But there were also some that are dumb. But I'll get to that when I talk spoilers. So anyway, yeah, it's got a lot of characters in this movie. I feel like it almost has too many, but I'll get into that later. So, but over that, it's cool. The plot it's not necessarily predictable, but it's just kind of like, okay, it's cool, I guess. And really, it's like, if you're gonna rewatch all the Marvel movies like, I don't know, another 10 years from now, if you decide to rewatch every MCU film, watch this one like after Civil War. Don't wait until like after, like, it makes more sense if you watch it after Civil War, because there were so many references to Civil War, and I was like, crud, I have to try and remember Civil War now, which was, I don't know how many years ago, 2016? Jeez, I can't remember that far back, but like, I don't know, they were like, oh, Sokovia Accords. I'm like, I don't know, I pushed that out of my memory, alright? I don't remember any of that stuff, okay? So whatever, yada yada. And that's kind of spoilery, but they only, like, mention it twice, so don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, final review, before I talk spoilers, it's good. If you're on the fence about seeing it, see it if you want to. If you got nothing better to do, go see it. But don't lose sleep being like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen it yet, I need to see it, I need to see the new Marvel movie. You're not missing too much. It's nice, it's a nice movie, but there isn't like any big, huge Marvel spoilers you're gonna miss, so. Anyway, it's time to talk spoilers, because, you know, there's no, like, big main MCU story spoilers, it's just, like, minor stuff, so. It's spoiler time, alright? So, first of all, what the heck's up with Taskmaster, huh? You got this character, Taskmaster, who does nothing. Like, they're cool. And then we find out, like, oh, it's the bad guy's daughter. Isn't that a cool plot twist? It's like, yeah. I don't know how a child survived an entire building being blown up, but sure. She grew up, and now she's Taskmaster now. And, she doesn't talk. And she just can mimic anyone's fighting style. And, oh, she's gone now, bye! Hope you didn't think she was cool, because she's in, like, 2 scenes in this movie. Anyway, she's mainly just misdirection for, like, the main villain, who was just kind of an a-hole, but that's the point, I guess. He's just a real meanie, that guy. He's just not cool. And also his ability is that if you smell him, you can just, like, you can't fight him, you can't hit him if you can smell him, which doesn't make sense, but okay. It's like, haha, Black Widow, you fool, you can smell me, I have pheromones. Like pheromones? Like, these are the things that ants have that tell them how to get around, but sure, he has pheromones on him that make it so that, nope, TV, come on. I don't know, pheromone, I didn't get that whole thing. What else? The movie's pacing was kind of weird. It was like, and it was just like, you know, you start off and you're like, oh, she's being hunted, but now she's actually just hiding. But then now her sister is a spy, and also, like, the start of the movie, I just did, honestly, for, like, when I got into the theater, you have this scene in, like, Ohio, and then you have these kids just running around and playing, and I honestly thought I walked into the wrong movie for a bit, because that scene went on for, like, 10 minutes, and I was so confused. I was like, what is this? This isn't Marvel. No, I had patience. I was able to sit there and be like, oh, okay, they're, like, spies in America. That makes sense. But also then they go to Cuba, which I don't think the Russians were in Cuba in the 90s, but I could be wrong. But whatever. It's MCU, the timeline doesn't make sense. So whatever. Anyway, yeah, the whole, like, Red Room spy thing is cool. You know, the secret organization stuff. It's not like we, you know, I guess we just can't get enough of those in the MCU. Like, seriously, how many of these do we have by now? We got, like, S.H.I.E.L.D., we got Hydra, we got Red Room, we got all these secret organizations that are secret. But there's, like, 20 of them. Like, at what point do you just stop counting? I don't know. It's crazy. And then you got, like, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the family. The family dynamic was cool, I guess. Yeah, you got Yelena and Melina. Like, I gotta try and keep this straight. It wasn't until, like, the last half hour of the movie that I figured out, okay, Yelena is the sister, and Melina is the mom, and that's how you pronounce them. And then Anatoly, I don't know, whatever, that's the dad's name, but the Red Guardian guy, that was funny, I guess. He's like, ha, I used to be strong, comrade, I used to fight for USSR, I was strong. Like, I don't know, he's cool, I guess. Yeah, I mean, he's there, he's nice comic relief. But really, and like the mom, no one cares about the mom, she's there. And then they had this thing where the mom was like, I don't know, she's like, oh, I'm like on your side now, right? And Black Widow was like, yay. And then we have this plot twist, no, the mom's actually working for the bad guy. She betrayed him. Oh no! But plot twist again. She actually didn't, and she just betrayed the guy. But that was just to trick him. So she's actually with the good guys. And I was like, oh jeez, and I had to keep that straight. And they kept cutting back and forth during that scene. That was weird. I know it sounds like I'm being super critical of this movie, but again, I liked it. It was okay. You know, it had a ton of great action scenes, as I said before. There was great action scenes, except the last one. I hate action scenes in the sky. This is oddly specific, but I hate action scenes in the sky. Because it doesn't make sense. Skydiving is difficult enough, okay? You're falling through the air, and you gotta control your fall, and you gotta, like, do this thing, and, like, it's difficult. I've never done it, but I know it's not easy. It's not just, it's not you just move and do nothing. So falling is difficult, and fighting is difficult. Trying to do both at the same time would be near impossible. Fighting another person that's falling no, it's not possible. And there's flaming rubble falling all around you that's gonna hit you. Alright? You can't avoid that. Alright? There's no way they survived that whole falling scene. Alright? Then they got like a little dinky parachute. Like any tiny like nail were to hit that parachute and it'd go crazy and then they would all die. So bullcrap on that scene. You can't fool me, Marvel. I know no. Don't try and sell me on this action scene, this guy crap. It's not real, and I hate it, alright? But other than that, I like the action scenes. They were cool, I guess. I don't know. But the favorite character is definitely Yelena, the sister, because she was just cool. Like, I didn't really know what to expect from her going in, because she was like, oh, Black Widow was a sister, that's cool, I guess. I guess she just is trained in the same way, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We find out that neither of them have reproductive organs. That's fun fact, Marvel. Thanks. I hate it. I didn't need to know that, but cool. Now we know that neither of them have that. Cool, I guess. So anyway, but yeah, Yelena was definitely the coolest character. She was nice comic relief. I liked her whole making fun of Black Widow during the pose thing. That was a cool bit. I liked that. I liked her bit about the vest that Black Widow ends up wearing in Infinity War, which again would have been nice had this come out before Infinity War, but whatever. Yeah, Yelena was just a cool character, and I'm glad they added her. And it's cool that she's gonna get to be in the MCU now, like more, because the Val lady from Falcon and the Winter Soldier showed up. So I don't know what's up with this Val lady. She's just making her own Avengers, I guess. You know, Walmart Avengers, the great value Avengers. She's got discount Captain America and discount Black Widow. She's got, what's next? We gotta get discount Hulk, you know? Discount Thor is just gonna be like, I don't know, probably a Thor variant she stole from the TVA or something, I don't know. Stop it! Why does the screen keep changing? My goodness. Anyway, that's pretty much all my thoughts. There's kind of scattered thoughts, but that's how I do things. Probably forgot something, but at the end of the day, I'm probably gonna forget about this movie in a month anyway, so. It was good. It's fun to watch a movie, but it's nothing special, so that's about it. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments if you liked Black Widow. I thought, yeah, it was a movie. That's about it. See ya.